What's up, guys? Just got back from the thrift. I figured I'd show you what I picked up before I actually do photos and put it away this time. So it's been a long day though, and I'm gonna get through this quick. So first up, these are Florsheim. They are vintage, like the side zip, like Beetle style boots. They are pretty much unworn. I used to buy boots like this more often, and then I stopped selling shoes. I believe these are vintage, but I don't know. Like, they're not, I don't think that these are actually 70s or whatever. I'll have to do a little bit more work, but $9.99 is what I paid for them. They don't have a super high sell-through rate, but between $50 and $75 shouldn't be too hard to get. All right, this hoodie is pretty sweet. This is 90s, a bum pullover. It's got the plaid hoodie on it. You can see inside, here's the tag. And it definitely has like kind of that boxy, shorter fit, and it's got embroidery. A little bit distressing, nothing big though. Next up, this is a Western Michigan Broncos crew neck. It's a 2XL though, in a black. And this is a vintage Stephen Barry's. Also something that I used to get and then I kind of stopped. And now I'll get it occasionally depending on the team or the hoodie size, that sort of thing. Next up, just a couple Nike hoodies. These aren't vintage, but it's just the black with the spell out swoosh, which always sells really well. And then the same thing in the black and gray tiger stripe camo. All right, we got some Lucky jeans. Their store was charging $7.99. I don't have all of my receipts on me, but it came out to like around $6.50 an item altogether. I think I bought around 30 today. All right, next up, Tyndale FR fire resistant, fire retardant button shirts. These are not like super excited. I actually almost passed them, but then I stopped and I made myself look up what the sell-through rate is, and they had about a 50% sell-through rate at $30. So I paid $5.99 a piece. This is just a Nike Thermofit hoodie, but it's gray. It's got the raglan sleeve with the silver writing. Michigan State. This is a pretty sweet destination tee. 90s, Mount Rushmore. It's got really nice color. Single stitch. It's on a Fred Harvey Trading Company tag. This is another jacket like I found the other day. It's almost like a Ricky jacket. It's not a Ricky jacket, I don't think, because normal Ricky jackets, they don't have this type of collar, like a button collar. And they're also, I think, a little older. This is probably like 80s, I want to say. I gotta look it up. We have just a modern women's Levi's trucker jacket. This is the type 3. It's got the 2 pockets here, the V like stitching coming down, and then the hand warmer pockets right here is what they call them. All right, James Purse. This is not something that a company I find a lot around here. I didn't look it up. I think it's still good. Probably only like $20, but I'll have to look it up and see. $5.69. This is one of the better cuts that have been selling for me lately. This is the loose baggy straight. All right, I found another Vietnam, like an OG 107 shirt, but you can see someone cut it off. It's definitely like hand stitched. This patch looks older. This one doesn't. I don't know what it is. What do you think? Should I remove this? I think I might take this one off. I might leave this one and take this one off. All right, this is just a 90s crew neck that was cropped in this forest green that I believe my wife is gonna keep. And this one I probably will. It's just a 90s polo jeans one, which I believe was just like licensed out. I don't think Ralph Lauren even made this, but I like this off, or it's kind of like a cream white and that blue and red lettering. I just like it. Everything about this screams 90s to me. It's got an embroidered sleeve hood, and it's got the V stitching on the front and on the back. And if you look on the inside, you can see it's actually a real V stitch. It's not just for show. All right, just an old Big Mac polo. I've never gotten a Big Mac polo. I didn't even look this up. It is vintage, but it was only like $2.99 and then marked down. So for $2, I figured I would just try it out because most of the other Big Mac stuff that I get does pretty good. It's just a Wrangler Pearl Snap flannel. I think like Y2K, but it was only $3.50. I usually list those for like $24.95 if it's just like a super plain vanilla one, and then they get marked down, but they also get, like, people will buy multiples. That's why I still get these, and also just like the more plain Ralph Lauren polo shirts that aren't necessarily like special or unique, because I've been buying and selling those for years now. So I buy, like, I have people that will buy multiple at a time, and so it makes it a little bit more worth it. This is a brand I looked up just because I had a feeling. It's called Mr. California. It's like a 70s pullover polo, and it's got like a boxy, kind of like a camp shirt fit. The ones I saw were selling for like 30 to 40 bucks, and I paid $1.99. We got a Dickies denim shirt. I have to re-look up the different work stripe names. I think this is Wabash. It might be Liberty. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know which workwear stripe that is. I was kind of surprised this wasn't marked up. I paid $6.99, and it's an Adidas. I think it's called a Primaloft. Prime green. Not even close. Anyways, it's just like a hooded puffer. It doesn't have, it's not quilted or anything, but it's in good condition. I checked the pockets and everything, so I'm sure I can get at least 40, 50 bucks for it. This was a pair of 514 Levi's, but I picked them up because they were $4.49, and they were 32, 34, which is a good size. Just another blank satin bomber. I always get these when I find them if they're not marked up. This is a Holloway. You see right there, made in USA. All right, and the LL Bean cami flannel. I think this is an older one too. Also, these flannels, I'll get them in LL Bean, Eddie Bauer, Woolrich. I actually looked through some of the t-shirts today, which is not something I do a lot. But I found this 90s Three Stooges. 96, it's on a Tall-Tex tag, you can see. But it's a cool shirt. It's not worth a lot, but I have to get stuff like that when I find it. Another pair of Levi's. Another pair of 569s, 34.30. I got a nice wash. This right here, this marking is called Whiskering. I haven't looked this up yet. This could be a dud, but I don't think so. It's a Barefoot in Paradise. Definitely looks like it's older, made in USA. It's a Hawaiian camp shirt. It's cotton. It's got the bigger collars. There's the loop. It's got a flat bottom like a camp shirt. But it also has like these split sides, which I don't think I've ever seen before. So I'll have to look that up and see. But it seems to be, if I had to guess, I would say it was like 70s. And last up, we got a Tommy Hilfiger windbreaker coat. Kind of like a Harrington windbreaker. It's got the chin strap collar there. Still has the leather pull tag on the zipper. 90s. Has a couple light marks on the back. I have to wash it and see if I can get those out. But if not, no big deal. I can't find the tag, but I want to say I paid $6 for this. So anyways, that's it for today. I'm gonna get this stuff photographed and then listed. Peace.